Fair, and it's a free show in your San Mateo. Let me know about it! Yeah! That's a whole lot better. I sure do appreciate it. Thank y'all very much. I'm going to ask y'all one thing out here. San Mateo, are you ready to rumble? Yeah! Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Thank y'all for showing up. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to welcome everybody here to the Ham Bone Express Racing Pigs Extravaganza. We are brought to you, by the way, proudly for the 8th straight year by your very own San Mateo County Fair. Now, people, you can look around. It takes a lot of hard work all year long. They've done a fine job. How about giving up the people that does the work out here? Y'all got to yell louder than that. We got piggies to run. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask everybody out here a question. I'm going to run what I call a survey. What I'd like y'all to do, if you have ever seen a pig race, would you please hold up one hand? That's pretty good. I think we may have some groupies out here. Well, if you've never in your entire life ever seen a pig race, would you hold up 2 hands? Lord have mercy. Now, y'all folks out here have actually been deprived in life. Well, I'm going to fix that, because I'll guarantee you, in 20 minutes, somebody ask anybody hear that question, everybody can raise one hand, because there's a cowboy hillbilly fixed to whoop a pig race right square up on top of it. Well, I got a lot of rookies out here, so I'm going to explain a little bit about this racing business right fast. First, now, horses, what a horse do, run around that racetrack, they run for what they call the roses. You know, they tell me that a greyhound dog will actually chase a little bitty mechanical rabbit all the way around that racetrack. Never understood this. Horses don't eat roses, and that greyhound dog ain't never gonna catch that rabbit, what they call rusty. But now these super intelligent Ham Bone Express Racing Old Limb pigs, they've got this all figured out. They race for simply, y'all believe this or not, but for one little bitty Oreo cookie. Now, y'all laugh if you want to, folks. This ain't rocket science. It's showing up not brain surgery. We're going to put a chunk of that cookie right here in this award-winning silver platter. We're going to set it right back down here about the finish line, and folks, it's just like life. Winner gets the cookie, and the losers get a pile of crumbs. Yeah. Tell you what I got for y'all, no kidding. I got 4 races with 4 piglets in each race. And people, I brought superstars. Now, we always bring superstars. You'll recognize a lot of names. Runners out of Nashville, Tennessee. Got some runners in here from Hollywood, California. They quite spoke. And I see a bunch of adults out there. Y'all don't go to throwing things at me, but I brought me a bunch of political pigs back too. I can't keep politics away. And then I've got the big boys, the baddest cats that ever walked the streets of New York City. We call them the Pop Rock Racers. Are right here at the San Mateo County Fair. So what I'm going to do, I reckon I got a large crowd. I'm going to split y'all up into 4 little cheering sections. That way every piglet will have somebody rooting for him. You get what I mean? I'm going to start this young man right here, and we're going to stop right about there. And I want that whole lot of you out there to get it on your mind, on your hands, and on your feet, and all of you squall like a mashed cat for piglet number 1 when he comes out. Come on, rev it up! And we go right about here to about right in yonder. Y'all going to be rooting for piggy number 2. And from right here to about the middle of them bleachers out yonder, piggy number 3. Yeah, get her on. Everybody else down yonder, you're going to be rooting for piggy number 4. There you go. Smartest man there, that fellow in the back row. He knew that number 4 and y'all did. Now, I tell you what, most of you might know this, but I'm going to have a little help. I need me a volunteer cheerleader. Young lady, you stay right there in that blue shirt. You root for pig 1, Angel. And pig number 2 cheerleader, let's see here. How about, well, let's see. Okay, Pinky, you group for number 2. That's fine right there. And piggy number 3, that lady right there, that blonde, okay, I don't care. And young honey, you can root for pig 4. Now, you know, I noticed that not too many of you held your hands up like you want to be a cheerleader, but I will guarantee you, when I pick cheerleader for race number 2, all y'all out there are going to be trying to get hold of this old redneck right here, because now you cheerleaders pay me very close in mind. Cheerleaders, if your piggy runs fast enough, he crosses that finish line in first place. I'm going to call the winning pig number out. I want that cheerleader under the blue rope and very carefully come right around that track that way and meet me right about here. We call this a special place the winner's circle, that cheerleader will automatically become an honorary member of a very special club. Now, back home in the hills where I'm from, we call this club the National Pig Racing Association. We'll be a charter member of the NPRA. Pretty cool. You kids can wear it to school. You can take a bath in it, work for the mall or grandma's house. And if one of you adults are lucky and brave enough to win this thing, y'all wear it wherever you want to, and I don't care. So now we're going to get down to business. The first little set of runners flowing in up from Nashville, Tennessee. Straight off the Grand Ole Opry with Pelican, country and western runners, lady. Bring them on down here, girlfriend. Country and western racing stars, Nashville, Tennessee. Now y'all see, they do all got little numbers on their back. That way y'all can identify exactly who you're rooting for. Those are known as mini pig racing, Silky, like the big ponies at the track. But as I said, I've been here 8 times, and I know you folks around here can make some noise. I'm going to find out which little group wants their piggy to win the most. So if I call on your section, show me what you got, San Mateo. How about everybody down here for piggy number 1? And piggy number 3. Now y'all got a bunch of people down there, so jerk up your big boy yelling, George. Piggy number 4. The number 1 runner for the Nashville race team would be Billy Ray Swineless, running for you, young ladies. Number 2, the ageless wonder, Dolly Porkin. Number 3 would be Miss Swinona Judd, run number 3 today. Race number 4, been known to get in a little trouble on his big old bus down there in Texas. Squealy Nelson, run for piggy number 4. Remember, the more noise y'all make, the faster they're going to go. They're at the post. And out of here. Cheerleader number 4. How you doing, sweetie? Let me ask you something. Have you ever won a pig race?
Yes, last time.
What's your name, honey?
Roberta.
Roberta, you're a pig race veteran, okay? Now, Roberta, this is probably the biggest moment in this lady's life right now. Roberta, you're now a member of the National Pig Racing Association. Now, Roberta, since you've won a pig race, you know what we're going to do, right? Now, back home, we always do something special. We call it the Piggly Wiggly Victory Dance. Me and Roberta's going to show y'all how to do it. Roberta, put a foot like that, and ease down her back like that. Put your hands right there. Now, Roberta, loose them legs up. And when you get them legs loose, let her rip there, Chip. Easy, Roberta. This is the family show, for heaven's sake. Good job, Roberta. Yeah. I told y'all that I had runners out of California, right? Check this out. These little girls came in this morning. They've all had pedicures and manicures. Right now, she's up there putting a little extra foo-foo tips on because it is so hot out here. But who would love to be a Hollywood cheerleader for a racing star out of California themselves? Who wants to root for pig number 1 down here in this number 1 section? I'll just take you, sweetie. You stay right there. I'll get you in a minute. Stay right there in that orange shirt. And pig number 2 over here. All right, lady, your hands held up like a jack in the box. You root for number 2. Piglet number... All right, look, sweetheart. You can root for number 3, Angel. And don't give me that fella right there, honey. Don't break his arm. He can root for pig number 4. Now, these gals right here say they will never, ever appear in public unless they look absolutely gorgeous. Would y'all please welcome, straight off of Rodeo Drive, my curvaceous and voluptuous Hollywood stars. Lady, bring down my pretty girls. The pretty girls are in the house. Oh, yeah. Ain't they pretty little things? He's right around there. There you go. By the way, folks, it's the start of a long 9 days. This lady right here does all the work. I sit here and run my gums. That's my wife, Carol. So how about I give it up for Carol one time out here? Yeah. Hey, she's a lot smarter than she looks like, too. So she just graduated from a little school down south. We call it the University of PU. She majored in pigology. She didn't want a PhD. She wanted a PIG. The number 1 runner over here from our Hollywood team, Jennifer Hamiston. Number 2, the lovely Angelina Sally. And number 3, I simply call this one the broad one. That's Kim Kardashian House. And number 4, we're lucky she can make it, folks, because she stays in trouble all the time. Your very own California born and bred Lindsay Lohan's going up for piggy number 4. Everybody be ready here. Come to baby doll. Load and loaded. Coming around. Oh! Long way around the corner. here, sweetie. Where's my number 3 cheerleader? Come on over here, sweetie. How you doing, Angel? We got another one to come. Send that little gal over here. Right here, baby. Okay, I'll get her in a minute. Don't worry about it. Well, she's coming. I got one coming. How you doing, sweetie? Where you from?
Germany.
Who?
Germany and Ireland.
Germany? Well, that's you come a long way to pig race, didn't you? How you doing, girl? Have you ever won a pig race?
No.
Well, that's a good deal. First time. Well, let me put this little thing on you, sweet cutie, and I'm gonna get this thing on you a little bit here. You might. Can you get there? You go, move your shades. There you go. Now I'm gonna get over here so you girls don't swing something and hit me now. Get in position like this, Miss Germany, like this right here. Loose them legs up and let it go, baby. Hey, come here. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. My two Jane dancing machine. That's good enough, sweetie. Tell you what, y'all paying pretty close of mind right in here. What's going on? Did y'all see that one little old pig? He got right here at this corner, and he slowed down just a little bit and directly went on around that track. I'll tell you what his problem was. He was scared, slapped to death. Because last week we was racing, and it got terrible cold up there one night up in Chico. The last race, the last day, that same little pig, poor thing jumped out of that hole. And by the time that little critter got right down here, had the head of steam up, was running 62 miles an hour. When he slid into the corner, I seen he tweaked to the bottom like that. His leg jumped up in there, flat down on his rump roast, and never moved again. Scared me to death. Well, I panicked. I'll dial 911. They immediately sent the little ambulance out. And now the little ambulance, bless the heart, jumped in 3 little pigomedics. They looked him over and they said, "Swine Master, your prize pig will never be the same." So the poor little guy has pulled his little bitty hamstring. Hey, that right there is funny. I don't care who you are. Hey, if you don't like it, I don't care. I got a bucket full of that junk anyway. Hey, I got one more question. When I came out west out here, they told me y'all people in California don't tell their fibs. I'm going to find out who in this whole crowd really does like politicians. The guy right here is on acid or something. But anyway, I got a set of political pigs. It cost us a lot of money several years back. You will recognize all these scallywags. Who wants to root for a politician down here?
She does.
I'll just take that little one right there. That'll be fine. She can root for number 1. I'll get you in a minute, sweetie, I promise. And number 2 over here. Let's see. All right, darling, you can root for number 2 in that green shirt right there. Yep. All right, little fella, you root for number 3. And lady, you can root for pig 4 right there. This would be the race team of the Scallywag from my home state, the team of the one and only Mr. Bill Clinton. Lady, bring down the Scallywags. The Scallywags. Oh, yeah. What did I tell you? The Scallywags are here. There you go, guys. Ain't that just like a politician don't know where he's coming or going? The number 1 runner in the Hollywood team would be the one and only Mr. Slick Willie. And number 2 over here, well, I don't know how smart she is, Hillary Hogg. We're number 3 today, the one and only Barack Obama. And the number 4 runs the little guy right here, folks. Wearing number 4, you will recognize this name, George Piganopoulos, wearing piglet number 4. If the little bitty guy gets in the lead, I want everybody holler for the underdog. Everybody get ready. Here come the Scallywags. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Coming around the corner. Uh-oh. Number 2. Who's number 2? Come on over here, sweetie. I thought Piganopoulos was going to get her done. How you doing, darling? What's your name, honey? Emily, where are you from? Foster City. Well, honey, did you see how to do that dance? Let me put this thing on you, and I'm going to get you right there, and I'm going to get over here out of your way. Now, you get down low and let her grip, Taylor Chip. Put it on, girlfriend. Put it on. Wiggle. Good enough, Angel. Tell you what. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Check this out. That's good enough, baby. These are the pop rock racers. They sing loud, screaming, noisy music. So when I get a cheerleader for this number 4 set, I want somebody that can scream. Can anybody down there scream? Give me a scream. Give me a loud cheerleader. You got a loud mouth, girl. Give me a loud one right here. The boy in the red, they want to get rid of you for a few minutes. You stay right there and root for pig. Give me a loud one. I'll just take the fella in the green shirt way up yonder. That's good enough. Number 4, give me a loud one. Son, you're in like Flynn, right there. This would be straight from New York City. We call them the big gun. Lady, bring down the pop rock racers. Here come the big boys from the Big Apple in New York City, New York. Oh, yeah. I told you the big boys are in town. There you go. The number one runner. As you very well might know, she's a wild and crazy dresser. We call her Lady Hogga. Number 2 would be Miley Swinerus. Number 3, Christina Hogulera. And number 4, your very own California, Brittany Spare Ribs, over Piglet number 4. Everybody be ready. Y'all been a great crowd for an opening day. I'll tell you what I want. I want one more thing, y'all. I want some noise from my little bitty boys. Let me show me what you got, San Mateo. Ring up. And they're getting ready to get up. And they are out here. Whoa! Whoa! I love it. Long way around the corner here. Coming around the corner. Oh, that's slow down. Whoa, now we're going. Number 4. Right on around here, young'un. Send that little angel around here. Come right this way, son. That'll be fine. Come on up here. You put this thing on that little gal, see if she can do that dance over there, young man. You got a pretty good loud noise yourself. Thank y'all very much. Guys, how about half these little piglets right here? They're the stars of this show. Thank y'all for coming, people. We're going to do it again at 2:30, 4:30, 6:30, and 8:30. They call us the Hamburg Express. The Swift